Alright, so we're looking at the Meteor Police speed run of Maniac Mansion. Trying to look at the more difficult parts to really make it as good as it can be. We have a perpendicular start button hit so that you get closer to the new kid when the menu pops up. So then you switch to Bernard and get going. You want to hit the doormat, get doormat, use key and door, and then just go into the living room. You're going to want to go in and get the radio tube and then just make a beeline to the green tentacle upstairs. Unfortunately, Bernard is scared of the green tentacle, so when he gets up there, you'll have like a split second to react before you can do this interesting trick with the new kid button, so that you can basically get across without keeping the tentacle at all. So you go to the top of the stairs and get the cursor ready to hit the top of the stairs in the landing, but then you quick go as fast as possible to the new kid menu and get Dave because it's the fastest. Go back to Bernard real fast, and this one I mess it up and I have to quick react before he gets pushed back by the oomph. Split second you can salvage it. If you're waiting for Weird Ed, it messes it all up, but that's not relevant here. You want to read the wanted poster because you have to go through waiting for it to show the number before you start assembling the radio and turning on the radio. You'll see the number after you're all ready to do that. It just saves a few seconds, but it's good practice. So call Meteor Police and just go. You don't have to wait for them to answer to keep the action going. You want to just head straight to the fitness room. Just cut that cutscene right out. Just head straight to the fitness room and muscle up. We're going to get ready to go see Weird Ed in a second, and we're going to just make it so that he comes and goes real fast. Open the door, and when we get in, immediately switch to new kid Dave to get the doorbell going, so that Bernard's in position almost. You want to hit the doorbell and immediately switch to new kid Bernard while it's ringing. Then get Bernard to the hamster before the cutscene triggers. Get the hard key in the hamster right away and open the door right away, and Weird Ed will still be there waiting for you. From there, wait till getting captured triggers and switch to new kid. Wait a second or two, maybe take a few steps and switch new kid back. Make sure you just hit new kid before the cutscene triggers. You can pull the new kid back up with start during the cutscene to regain control of Bernard and escape the dungeon immediately. Once you get the silver key in there, that just saves so much time rather than getting somebody, in the dungeon to loose brick you out. It's great. So then, you go outside and, you get the pool drain. You open the bushes, open the grating, and just make a beeline for it. There's some timing to it where you can walk faster running away from the water valve if you get it exactly right, but I haven't gotten it consistent yet. But sometimes you can get pretty fast and get outside before that cutscene triggers, which just kind of keeps the action flowing. It doesn't happen here anyway. So we want to get to the pool now that's drained. But Edna is still in the kitchen because we skipped over feeding the tentacle, skipped over where she would have been here before, or been back before. So we just new kid back to Dave, new kid back to Bernard after the cutscene triggers. This is also great timing because basically that cutscene doesn't choke up the action like if you were trying to do menu items or open a door or something. So we're doing pretty good here. Use the silver key in the door and just get straight down to the bottom of the pool. Again, we're doing pretty good. Once you call the Meteor Police, you have a lot of tolerance for error and little mistakes, even somewhat large mistakes, because I think the time you wait for the Meteor Police after you're ready for them, I think it amounts to about a minute and a half maybe. So consider that. But we want to switch back to Dave once I get back into the kitchen so that he can ring the doorbell, get Weird Ed, come downstairs, but also so that he can fill the pool back in. We're not trying to outrun the pool in this one, so just fill it back up. Weird Ed's going to come down and send Bernard right to the dungeon, and then he'll be able to open the lab door up and wait for Meteor Police. I like to wait till I get to the kitchen when doing this, not 80%, but this one, so that I can refill the pool before, since I'm not doing the doorbell skip. But you want to switch characters after getting the captured triggers, just to shorten the length of the cutscene. Doesn't really give you, much anything but that. But you just go open the dungeon door, and then you're going to want to switch back to Dave after opening that, because I find that what really gets this going works better if you're in control of Dave when the Meteor Police show up. So we're going to switch back to Dave under the pool, the pipe area. Another important reason why I like to have him wait here of all places instead of out on the lawn or in the foyer is because we're still waiting for the package to arrive. We're about at the point pretty soon where the package is going to arrive, and that's going to be delayed if we're watching it. And the timing of those cutscenes is actually very advantageous to the way this run works out. So you want to be as poised as possible for that to happen. So we're on track for the Meteor Police siren to kick in after Weird Ed's Over the Doorbell cutscene comes up. So the way that this run really gets going is that you basically are trying to regain control of Bernard while the Meteor Police cutscene is going on. The siren's going to start up in just a few moments after the cutscene I'm talking about. And then it repeats 4 times. At the beginning of the 4th one, you're going to want a new kid to Bernard, and then quick hit new kid again, so that you're ready for pushing start to bring up the new kid menu again during the cutscene. So we're on 3, and then 4, new kid Bernard, and then new kid, cutscene starts, start button, new kid Bernard, go in there, and then go. You're still controlling the cursor in that room with Tentacle, but Tentacle's not active. So you're at the door past Tentacle already. Cutscene triggers, just like the doorbell skip, only now you're there. You open the door before Meteor Police. And here, I'm able to get as far as that weird clock next to the Pepsi Machine before the cutscene starts over again with the full menu, without the badge, and Meteor is getting arrested. Nice little head start. I think that it should be possible to maybe get further and either get to that part of the screen or get into the room with Meteor before Meteor Police, but this is all new to me. So somebody please figure that out. But basically, now we have such a head start. Bernard is already past the Pepsi Machine after Meteor's arrested, instead of being in the dungeon waiting to pick up the badge. So we've really cruised through quite a bit and still maintained a real storyline ending. Really glad. I want to just say Zero Janitor was real helpful. Noticing how that menu could possibly come up during the Meteor Police scene, as happened in another run I was doing the other day, where I wasn't trying to do that. Really hoping somebody else can figure out how to get to Meteor without the card key ahead of Meteor Police. It seems like it can be done. So yeah, that is Meteor Police speedrun for Maniac Mansion at 8:19, 18? I think 18, 8:18. So we have some commentary track that you've just heard.